In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to send a Calendly invite. Whether you're coordinating meetings, scheduling catch-ups, or planning consultations, Calendly is an incredibly useful tool to simplify the process. It allows you to share your availability and let others book time with you effortlessly. If you're new to Calendly, don't worry, I'll guide you through every step of the way from logging in to sending the invite and beyond. And if you haven't created a Calendly account yet, you can use the link in the description to get started. Let's dive right in. First, let's start by logging into your Calendly account. Open your preferred web browser and navigate to Calendly's website by typing in www.calendly.com. This is the platform we'll use to schedule and send out invites. Once you're on the homepage, look for the login button and give it a click. This will allow you to access all of Calendly's features. Now, to make logging in quicker and more seamless, I recommend selecting the Continue with Google option. This method not only speeds up the process, but also integrates your Google Calendar, making scheduling even easier. If you choose this option, you'll need to select the Google account that's linked to the calendar you want to use. Just a quick tip here, if you have multiple Google accounts, be sure to select the correct one to avoid any scheduling mix-ups. After choosing your account, Calendly will ask for permission to access your Google Calendar. Go ahead and authorize this step. It's essential because it allows Calendly to check your availability automatically and ensures that any meetings you schedule will be added straight to your calendar without you needing to do it manually. And just like that, you're now logged in. Next up, let's move on to choosing and copying your event link. Once you're in your Calendly dashboard, head over to the Event Type section. This is where you'll find all the different types of meetings you can schedule. Think of this section as a menu of your preset meeting options, for example, a quick 15-minute catch-up, a 30-minute meeting, or maybe even a longer 1-hour review session. Take a moment to decide which event type suits the purpose of your meeting, and once you've made your choice, click on the Copy Link button for that specific event. This generates a unique URL for the event, which is what you'll share with your invitee. By using this link, your recipient can easily view your availability and book a time that works for both of you. Now that you have your event link ready, let's move on to sending the invite. Open up your Gmail account or whichever email platform you use and click on the Compose button to start a new email. In the To field, enter the recipient's email address. After that, take a moment to write a brief personal note in the body of the email explaining the reason for the meeting. This helps provide context and makes your message feel more approachable. Once your note is ready, paste the Calendly link into the email body. This is the key step that allows your recipient to book a meeting time directly from the link. Before sending, take a moment to review your email. Double-check for any typos, confirm that the link is working, and ensure the tone feels just right. When everything looks good, go ahead and click Send. Your invite is now on its way. And for the final part, let's talk about a few things you should do after sending the invite to ensure everything runs smoothly. First, it's a good idea to keep your calendar up to date before sending out additional Calendly links. This way, you can avoid any scheduling conflicts or double bookings. You can also customize your Calendly event types to better match the kinds of meetings you schedule most often. For example, you might want to adjust the duration, add personalized details, or set specific availability windows. This will save you time in the long run and make your scheduling process even more efficient. Lastly, I recommend enabling Calendly's notification settings for reminders. These notifications help ensure that both you and your invitees stay informed about upcoming meetings. You can usually find these settings within your Calendly dashboard, and they're easy to adjust based on your preferences. And there you have it. Today, we covered everything from logging into Calendly to sending out your invites and managing your settings afterward. By following these steps, you'll be able to streamline your scheduling process and make sure everything runs as smoothly as possible. If you have any questions or tips of your own, feel free to leave a comment below. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.